All right, so Team Fortress 2, we're diving into that today.
Okay.
Specifically, you wanted to know what's keeping this game, alive.
Yeah.
Even with all the, well, I guess you could say challenges it's facing.
Right.
And we've got Reddit threads. They're overflowing
When are there ever?
with opinions on that topic.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fascinating case study.
It is.
You've got this game. It's practically begging for an update.
Yeah. Needs it.
Wrestling with a bot problem of like epic proportions.
Oh, yeah.
And yet here we are.
Yep. Still here.
With like a dedicated community.
For sure.
Still clocking in the hours.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, you see the headlines, right?
Yeah.
About TF2's issues, all the problems
Yeah.
and everything. But then you read these threads, these comments, where people are like, yeah, it's a mess.
Right.
But I kind of love it anyway.
Yep.
So what's the deal with these coping mechanisms? Everyone's always talking about them.
Right.
Is it just like pure stubbornness?
Right.
Or is there like something more to it?
It's got to be more than just stubbornness, I think. Think of it like this. The TF2 community, they've become like this self-governing entity.
Okay.
They've diagnosed the problems
Okay.
and they're actively like creating the solutions.
Wow.
Even if it means going completely outside the box,
So you're saying they're not just like waiting around
Yeah.
for Valve to swoop in and save the day?
Not at all. They've moved on.
Wow.
Take the whole bot situation, right? We've got all these comments and they're talking about straight up quitting matches until they find one, land in one that's actually playable.
Oh, wow.
It's like this weird like bot roulette.
Bot roulette. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Someone said, kick all cheaters and bots.
Right.
Then the game is playable.
Exactly.
I mean, talk about being proactive.
Right.
It sounds, I don't know, almost comical.
It does.
But like, there's this tenacity there. You can't ignore that.
Totally.
It speaks to their like dedication.
Oh, yeah.
They want to enjoy this game.
They do.
They're willing to like jump through hoops
Whatever it takes.
to make it happen. Requeuing over and over again, though.
Yeah.
That just sounds
Right.
tedious.
Very tedious. Yeah.
Surely there are other ways,
Oh, for sure.
less repetitive ways,
Absolutely.
to find a decent match, right?
100%.
Right.
Yeah. And this is where community servers come in.
Okay.
You see comments, they're praising these servers like they're a safe haven
Oh, really?
from this like bot apocalypse.
The bot apocalypse? That's a good one.
Yeah.
So it's like you get to choose your own TF2 adventure.
Exactly. That's a really good way to put it, yeah.
What makes these community servers so different?
Well, think of them like curated TF2 experiences.
Ooh, curated.
I like it.
Yeah.
Some are all about, specific game modes.
Okay.
Others got like stricter rules and moderation.
Makes sense.
And then you've got the ones that are just
Yeah.
pure,
Okay.
unadulterated TF2 chaos.
Oh.
But without the bots.
Chaos without the bots. That almost sounds like a selling point these days,
Right.
given the state of things.
It's wild how the community has adapted. I mean, they're not just, playing the game.
Right.
They're out here like shaping it, creating these little pockets of TF2 that like cater to their specific tastes.
So they're basically like taking control back
Exactly.
in a way.
Yeah. You take Uncletopia, for example.
Uncletopia.
Yeah, it popped up a couple of times.
It does sound kind of familiar.
Yeah.
Refresh my memory, though.
Okay, so Uncletopia.
Yeah.
That's like you're stepping back in time
Okay.
to like a more pure TF2 experience.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, they've got dedicated admins, active moderation.
Keeping things in check.
Exactly. Big emphasis on, fair play.
Right.
It's no wonder everyone goes there for a break.
Yeah.
From the
bots.
the bot-infested casual servers.
The bot-infested wasteland that is the casual servers.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like finding like an oasis
Yes.
in the middle of, like you said, a desert.
1,000%.
Place where you can actually like enjoy the game as it was meant to be enjoyed.
Yes. But community servers.
Yeah.
Not the only trick up the TF2 community sleeve.
Oh, really? There's more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Lay it on me. What else is there?
We've also got like comments that mention third-party clients.
Third-party clients.
Specifically, TF2C.
Right, TF2C.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. I did read about that.
you did.
Yeah. Like a better version of the regular, like, game client.
Yeah, you could say that.
Doesn't that come with, like, its own bag of controversies, though?
It does. On one hand, TF2C,
Yeah.
it offers like features
Yeah.
that Valve, for whatever reason,
Yeah.
hasn't implemented.
Interesting. Like what? Give me some examples.
Well, like better bot detection,
Okay, that makes sense.
more server options,
Okay.
even like cosmetic loadouts
Yeah.
that work across servers.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really a testament to the community, though,
Okay.
and their desire to like improve the game themselves.
Taking matters into their own hands.
Totally.
Bypassing the need for, Valve to step in.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why that's appealing.
Yeah.
But you said controversial, so.
Right. So there's this whole debate
Okay.
within the community, right?
Yeah.
About like whether using TF2C
Yeah.
is cheating.
Oh, okay. Or
Simply, leveling the playing field.
I can see both sides.
Right. Some people, they argue it gives like users an unfair advantage, while others see it as like a necessary tool
Okay.
for
Yeah.
like survival
To survive
in like TF2's current state.
in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a double-edged sword.
Totally is.
For sure. Especially with, Valve just being silent on the
Yeah.
whole issue. But all of this begs the question, why go through all this trouble?
Right.
Why not just play a different game?
Right. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It really is.
I think the answer's like right there in the comments.
Okay.
It's the gameplay,
Okay.
the humor,
Yeah.
the community.
Yeah. The community.
This like unique blend of elements.
Yeah.
You don't find that in other games.
Yeah. One comment that stood out to me, someone said, the social aspect of TF2 is vastly underestimated.
Oh, it is.
And I get that. Like, there's just something about TF2's brand of humor,
Yes.
the wacky characters,
Love them.
the ridiculous weapons. It just, it fosters this sense of camaraderie that, I don't know, you don't really find.
No, you don't in other games.
Yeah, it's true. It's not like you're just, shooting at these, like, faceless enemies.
Right.
You're out here, like, taunting them
Yeah.
with a well-placed, like, kazoo solo. Or you're having a dance-off.
In the middle of a firefight.
Exactly. It's great.
It's that shared absurdity.
Yeah, that, like, creates these lasting memories.
Yes. It's great.
And these bonds. And you can't... And let's not forget about, the gameplay.
Right.
Like, we see comments, they're praising the class-based system.
Yes.
The strategic depth. The fact that you can just, like, jump in and have a blast.
Totally.
Whether you're, hardcore competitive or just, like, looking for a good time.
Exactly.
Casually.
Yep.
It's a testament to, like, TF2's, like, timeless design.
100%.
The core mechanics, solid.
Oh, yeah. Rock solid.
Well balanced, they've stood the test of time.
To have.
It's a game that rewards individual skill, but also teamwork,
It's true.
which is rare
Very rare.
to find in a game.
You don't see it.
You don't, it's true.
Nope.
You've got your, like, running gun scouts,
Yep.
your, like, turret building engineers,
Your medics.
your medics desperately
All that stuff.
trying to keep everyone alive.
The heart and soul.
It's a delicate ecosystem
It is.
where everyone has a role to play.
Everyone.
And the game is, like, constantly surprising you. Just when you think, like, you've mastered a class,
Right.
you discover a new, like, strategy,
Totally.
a new weapon combination, a new way to, like, outsmart your opponents. It's that depth and that replayability
Keeps you coming back.
that keeps people coming back for more, even with all the challenges.
It's true.
We've seen some pretty disheartening comments, too. It's not all sunshine and rainbows.
It's not all sunshine and rainbows in the TF2 community.
No.
Sadly.
No. There's a palpable sense of, like, frustration.
Yeah.
This longing for, Valve to acknowledge their concerns, to breathe some new life into this game that they, like, clearly still love.
Right.
We saw comments like, I don't even play anymore. Or it's just this, like, painful reminder
Right.
of what it used to be.
Of what it was.
Yeah, and it's like a stark contrast to those more optimistic ones.
Right. Exactly.
That we were talking about.
It highlights like this complex
yeah.
relationships a
Codependent.
lot of these players have with TF2.
Yeah.
It's just this mix of like nostalgia, love for like the core gameplay,
Yeah.
but also like deep-seated frustration.
With Valve's perceived neglect.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like they're grieving the loss of what like TF2 was, while also like simultaneously clinging to this hope
Yeah.
that like maybe it'll go back to its former glory.
Yeah, if only.
And like that brings us to, you know, the elephant in the room.
The elephant in the room.
Valve's silence.
Yeah, what are they doing?
What are they doing?
What's going on? Like, are they gonna...
Who knows?
Who knows?
Nobody knows.
It's
They're
true.
like the silent protagonist
Right.
in this whole saga.
100%.
Their lack of communication
Yeah.
has become this source of like endless speculation and frankly frustration
Yeah,
for this community.
it's understandable.
You're trying to decipher like the meaning behind a cryptic message
Right.
that may or may not exist.
Exactly.
Are they working on something big behind the scenes? Maybe have they moved on
Maybe they have.
to other projects,
Yeah.
or are they just content to let TF2 just exist
Yeah.
in its current state
Yep.
as this relic of a bygone era?
Maybe that's what they want.
We don't know.
We don't. And it's driving everyone crazy.
I know. It's
Oh.
true.
And that uncertainty, it's created like a rift
It has.
within the community itself.
100%.
You've got those who've like accepted it, the current,
State of affairs.
state of affairs. Exactly.
Yep.
They found their solace.
Yep. In, the community servers,
Yeah.
the custom content.
Yeah.
And then you've got the people who are still holding out hope.
They're holding out.
You're just like, no, there's going to be a major update.
One day.
One day it'll be back. Valve hasn't forgotten about us.
Fingers crossed.
Right. It's like this fascinating dichotomy.
It is.
Right? And it just shows like the enduring power
It
of this game.
really does.
Even in its current state. Like
Yeah.
TF2, it inspires such passion.
It does.
So much debate. This like desire to see it thrive. It's
Right.
like
Yeah.
TF2 isn't even just a game anymore.
Right.
It's like this cultural touchstone,
Totally.
a source of like memes,
Oh, yeah.
a testament to the power of community,
100%. Yeah.
and maybe a cautionary tale
Ooh.
about like developer silence
Yeah.
in the age of online gaming.
It could be.
Right. But even with like the uncertainty, even with, the bots running amok, there's still this underlying current of
Yeah.
hope. Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah, I think hope. Yeah. Defiance and a whole lot of love.
Yeah.
For a game that honestly should have just faded away by now.
Yeah. Makes you wonder, what's the takeaway for someone who's like curious about TF2 but never like really dove in? Is it worth like braving the bots, the uncertainty
Yeah.
to experience this legendary gameplay
Right.
that everyone's always going on about?
That's the question, isn't it? It's tough, man.
Yeah.
I'd say if you're looking for like a polished, constantly updated
Right.
gaming experience,
Yeah.
TF2 might not be for you.
Okay.
But
There's a but.
there's a but. But if you're down to like embrace the chaos,
Okay.
dive into a game that's as much about, the community as it is about like, clicking heads,
Okay.
then yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. Go for it. Seek out a community server.
Yeah.
Find your people.
Yeah.
And experience like the magic
Right.
that happens when a game becomes something more
Yes.
than just a game.
It's a fascinating thought.
It is.
Really, like what makes a game worth playing
Right.
these days? Is it like constant updates, fancy graphics, or is it the community? That like shared experience
Yes.
that transcends the digital world.
That's the beauty of it. There's no right answer.
That's true.
But the fact that TF2, with all its problems,
Right.
can still spark these conversations,
Yeah.
these like debates, this passionate defense of this game. Well,
It's interesting.
it says something
It does.
about the power of games.
It really does.
Yeah.
And on that note,
Yes.
we'll leave you with this final thought.
Okay. Yeah.
Think about your own gaming habits. What keeps you coming back
Right.
to the games you love, even when they're far from perfect.
Right.
Is it the gameplay, the community, the memories?
All of it.
Let us know. Because, well, we're diving deep into these topics.
We are.
And your insights are, like, just as valuable as the data.
100%.
Until next time, game on.